Hey y'all, this Battle Means by Amari back at you with another video. So, okay, this is something that has been going on for some time now. Uh, People making fun of Dragon Ball GT saying that it's not canon, blah blah blah, non-canon, non-canon, GT isn't canon, this, that, and the third. And it's like, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm confused as to what you mean by that. If you're gonna make fun of GT for not being quote unquote canon, maybe you should be making fun of Dragon Ball Super for not being part of the canon as well. You can even make fun of the original anime for not being canon because the manga is its own thing. Okay, for the canon tards, let's get into what canon actually means. It means that it's part of a piece of media confirmed to be true or part of the official continuity, either through being explicitly shown or confirmed by the creator. Do y'all understand that? It means that it's something official. After Dragon Ball Z ended and he was done with the manga, he handed over the rights to Toei, Shueisha, all of them to continue it. He gave their blessings to continue the series without him. That makes GT quote unquote canon. Not to mention he did almost all the character designs of the heroes from Z. He did a ton of the layouts for the planets that they visit, and he did the logo, the spaceship. I mean, these are his drawings. So he recognizes GT, and whether he did or not, that's not what canon is. Canon is official media from the official companies. Y'all need to understand what canon is before you use the word. Y'all just use the word without knowing what it is. Dragon Ball consists of multiple continuities, multiple universes, multiple timelines. I mean, y'all know he's heavily involved in Dragon Ball Online, right? That's all Toriyama right there. He was even involved in Xenoverse 2. That story, he helped with that. Canon? I mean, come on, let's get it together, people. Canon does not mean that the original writer has to write it. No, he passed Dragon Ball along and gave Toei the right to continue the story. He even says Dragon Ball GT can be seen as part of the original if you want it to be. But if not, you can see it as a side story, a side timeline. Either way, it's an official story. Now, on to the reasons why Dragon Ball Super isn't part of the original manga continuity. Gregory. Gregory was in the anime, but he was not in the manga. He was thrown in by Toei. He's a Toei character, not Toriyama's. He was put in the anime, and guess where else he is? In Dragon Ball Super. He's a character in Super. In fact, he talks about how they talk about how they were killed by Cell. Remember when Goku teleported Cell to King Kai's planet and blew it up? Gregory was there in the original Z. He blew up along with Bubbles and King Kai and Goku. Gregory was there. That's a whole character that was in the anime but not in the manga. He's in Dragon Ball Super. Bardock. Now, we all know the original Bardock, the original story of Bardock, and his original design, how he looked, savage as hell. Goku's father. Yeah, Bardock, remember him? Well, he made an appearance in the original manga. Toriyama had him in the manga, that original design. Now, y'all saw the Dragon Ball Super movie, right? Completely different Bardock, completely different design. He was a more down-to-earth, quote-unquote down-to-earth, more relaxed, nice Bardock. Way different than the Bardock we know. Completely different design. He was in the manga as the original Bardock from Dragon Ball Z. Completely different. A lot of y'all don't know that because a lot of y'all didn't read the manga. A lot of y'all are new fans. Trunks. Now, I mean, come on. This is just ridiculous. I mean, the dude's hair is blue. I mean, this can be argued. Some people could say he dyed his hair blue or whatever. I mean, even the design of his hair is completely different. I mean, his hair is a completely different color and nobody even mentions it. Like they're used to seeing him that way. And don't bring up, his hair was originally supposed to be blue in the original manga. No, every time the manga was colored, his hair was purple. His hair was never blue in the original. Never. And I mean, we can't even say that Dragon Ball Super is part of the anime continuity because Goku, when he went to Earth, it was completely different. In the anime, we saw how he went to Earth. He was a baby, literally like straight up baby. No Saiyan armor, no nothing. He was just a straight up baby in a diaper. He was a toddler. In Super, he's more of a kid than a toddler. I mean, it's just way different. Like Super is just way different. It's his own thing. It's his own continuity. It's separate. And dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Why are people acting like that's an issue? I mean, we know GT isn't part of the original manga. Cooler made an appearance in GT. Cooler from the movies. Goku knows the exploding dragon fist. His most OP technique of all time. Gogeta, Vegeta knowing the fusion dance and, promoting it, saying, let's do it. He has the orange vest. GT connects a lot to the movie continuities, but it's hard to say whether it's every movie, but he's more connected to that. GT Goku is Toei's version of Goku, not Toriyama's. GT is not an official continuity to the manga, but it's an official continuity. I mean, people need to understand that. These canon tards, I'm telling you, shut the fuck up. There is no one canon in Dragon Ball. It's a multiverse. Y'all remember the manga, Dragon Ball Z Multiverse, that fan manga? It's something like that. A bunch of different continuities. Xenoverse expands on it. Something Toriyama was involved with. I mean, get it together. There's no one canon. Dragon Ball as a whole is canon as long as it's official and Shueisha approves it, it's canon. It does not have to have Toriyama's involvement to be canon. He doesn't own all the rights to Dragon Ball anymore. So, I mean, y'all are just shut the fuck up with that shit. You sound dumb, you look dumb every time you do it. The original manga is done. Unless Toriyama actually says, I'm continuing the Dragon Ball manga, which has not been said. The manga is finished. I just showed you things that separate Super from the manga. The manga is its own thing and it's done. So yeah, shut the fuck up. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'll see you on the next video. All right.